Hi, are you fashion garment startup or D2C brand and wonder that why you approve a fabric on a sample with the factory who's doing it for you, but when the bulk production comes to you, the fabric is just not the same. You touch the fabric and you feel horrible. Now you have put up your money is locked up and you don't know what to do. My name is Rakesh Kakkar and today I am going to address the subject of fabric. So honestly speaking, fabric is the first visual that your customer sees and is interested in looking at your product. And counterintuitively, that is the first thing which makes the customer to return it to you or not pick up from the stands once they touch it and feel it. For a customer, fashion is comfort, durability, and style. So when they touch your fabric, if they don't feel comfort and durability, they are not going to move forward no matter what the price you have kept. That comes at the last stage. So how to take care of that? You would need to get into the world of fabric completely. Until and unless you specify the exact specification of the fabric which you want, you will not be able to counter check it. It becomes an argument that you say fabric is not the same as sample and factory will say no, it is same as the sample because there are no specifications advised. We all know a fabric is first made from fiber, then the fiber is twisted into yarn, and then yarn is what is woven or knitted. And that is what makes up a fabric. So until unless you specify what is the content of the fiber that you need, whether it is 100% of one fiber or a blend, whether it is natural fiber or man-made fiber, and unless you also specify what is the thickness of the yarn you want to be used in that fabric, and what is the reed peg, which is like 1 inch number of thread in 1 inch of the fabric in the warp and weft. That is what makes up the specification of the fabric. Like for an example, there is a fabric definition called 240s into 20s / 56 by 60. What does that mean? 240s is that in the warp, there is a yarn, 2-ply yarn of 40 size used. And 20s is the yarn which is used in the weft. And / 56 means that there are 56 yarns in 1 inch of weft and 60 yarns of warp in 1 inch. Now that makes it specific. And if it is 100% cotton, I'll say 100% cotton. If it is going to be 80% cotton and 20% flex, I will say that. Whatever it is, specifying the detail of the fabric is really important for you to cross-check and confirm. Otherwise, the open question that, oh, it is not same thing as what I approved in the sample will always remain. And if you are ordering small quantities, you need to know that mills have certain minimums to make the fabric. It somewhere ranges between 1200 meters to 5000 meters. And if you need fabric below 1200 meters and you ask the factory to make it, they may make it, but then you are going to be paying sampling cost, which is almost about 4 to 5 times higher than the normal fabric cost. The alternative could be that you can pick up fabric from a stock lot market. Now, stock lock market has its own ups and downs, pros and cons, so to say. When you go there, you touch and feel a fabric, but then you got to check each and every roll if it has the same touch and feel or not. Because oftentimes in the stock market, what comes is reject fabric for somebody who did not pick it up for some quality reason or the other. So unless you can detect what the quality defect is and you are sure whether you can consume that or not, do not pick up the fabric. Even sometimes you will hear from people that this is a leftover fabric of some premium brand. Now, how do you know whether it is or it is not? One simple test is tell them that I want same fabric made for myself. If they agree, then it is not from the premium brand. Then it is their own brand. And if they don't agree, then it will be odd couple of 100 yardage. And you can trust that it is from some premium brands leftover. It may be a reject also. Check for the quality. It would need some work for you. Even when you are buying sustainable fabric like cotton, if you go for an organic cotton, until and unless you get a certificate with it and you can check the certificate on the goat site, I can tell you there are fake certificates floating in the market for the simple fact that as per the last available statistics, the actual produce of cotton organic in 1 year is 340,000 metric tons, whereas the sale in the name of organic cotton is almost about 1.2 million metric tons, 4 times more than what is being produced. So you can imagine what's happening with the remaining 75%. It's all fake. And you pay premium price for that. Even one startup shared with me, when I told them to check the certificate, they bought 2,000 meters of organic cotton. And when they checked the certificate numbers on the goat site, they found that that was a certificate issued 2 years back for a 450 meter lot. So you want to be very particular about fabric because that is the first place where your product attracts attention of the client. You want to be successful, get strong about fabric. If you need any help, write expert in the comment box and I will get back to you.